Welcome, welcome. In the YouTube land and Bigo world, welcome. I'm Cedric Blickman, aka Blick, and I'm here chilling with my family slash friends. And we're posted in the Bigo realm, hoping that all of you are okay in this Bigo realm. Yes. We are here. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. You've tuned in to the top of the morning show with the Royal Flush crew. What we do is chill, talk, have good conversations. We do a little bit of everything here, from spiritual talks, regular talks. But the point of the show is for us to be able to come together in a good vibe, right bright and early in the morning before you get your day officially started. I don't know what time it is where you're at. It's 10 o'clock Eastern where we're at. Actually, it's 10:07, to be honest. But I'm nothing without my team, so I definitely want to commend the team for being here. We took us a little second, but we woke up, we got up. Let's go ahead and introduce the team. How you doing, Coco? How you feeling today?
Amazing. How's
You.
everyone else?
We good, man.
Hopefully well.
Yeah, we out here. We good. It's good seeing you. Also, we got Juicy, Queen Juicy in the house. What's up, Queen Juice? How you feeling?
Good morning.
Top of it. She good. Look, woke her game up. She. I think she just turns her light on. As soon as I call her name, she turn the light on and be like, "What's up? How you doing?" I'll be.
That's what I'm
She's like, "All right, I gotta be up. I'm on." And action. All right. Also, we got the infamous Info Goat in the house. What's up, Miko? What's up, brother?
What's going on, y'all?
Top of the morning. You already know. Getting a cold.
Yeah.
Cold out the
Hey
eyes.
to all the writers. Hey to all the writers out there in Writers Land, Poetic, Coco, Queen,
Yeah, we out here.
HMS.
Yeah, man.
Film be writing too.
Yeah.
What's up to all the writers?
Got him. We in here. Also, shout out to Femi Fields. What's good with you, Fem? How you feeling today?
I mean, I just literally hopped up out the bed. Yeah, I'm good.
Woke up this morning, top of the morning show. The top of the morning show. That's a new little Coco. Write that down.
Hey, top of the morning show.
The top of the morning show. Hey, we got to still do that intro. Appreciate the love. And we also have the infamous Poetic Poison. Always here. What's up with you? How you doing?
Top of the board at Phoebe. I feel you because my phone, like my alarm went off at 7:45. I was like, oh, it's 7:45 already. I got a little bit more time. I'm a snooze. And then all of a sudden my phone rang. I was like, I seen Juicy. I was like, I'm on my way.
I already know what y'all see that damn phone call. Y'all be like, okay, I'm coming. I feel you guys. I already know. And it's funny because this is like the latest part that we can push it back to before it's not morning no more. Once you start getting into 11, 12-ish, then we have to be the top of the afternoon show in a second. So it's crazy. But yeah, we appreciate everybody for coming out. We do appreciate you guys for waking up. The sacrifice is definitely seen. So yeah, let's get this show popping. Okay. So in the Bigo world, in the YouTube world, if you are wondering today we are talking about friends versus family. Yes, friends versus family. Some of us mix all these all together, put them in the same category. Some of us keep it very separate. We have a relationship with our friends that are one way. We have a relationship with our family that is one way. Sometimes we blend the both. Sometimes you might treat family members like friends. Sometimes you might treat friends like family. So today we're going to be just discussing the difference between the two. Do they go together? Do they mingle? Different topics about trust, talking about, where does trust, does that go on under its own category? Appreciate the love, appreciate the taps. But yeah, we're going to be going in today. It's definitely going to be a good show. Because I'm curious about hearing what everybody has to say about this, because this is a topic that people take way too lightly. I think nowadays, my just personal opinion, you're quick to get put in the friend zone. And sometimes I feel like people ain't worthy enough to be in the friend zone. That's just my personal opinion. I get it. We want to not have beef with people or, acquaintance and certain things like that. That should be a whole nother category too. Acquaintance too. That's a whole nother one. But sometimes you want to put them as a friend and certain things like that. But I feel like anything that's close to you, anything that is near, anything that is dear to you should be taken accounted for. Right? You should be watching that person, not watching them like that in that sense, but I'm saying watching who's within your immediate circle. So today we're going to be talking about that, seeing different people's opinions. If you got any opinions out there in the YouTube world or Bigo world, make sure you write it down. Write it down. We'll catch it. We'll make sure we mention it, and we'll add it on the show. I got you. I promise. All right, let's jump in. So Coco, man, how do you feel about friends and family? Do you think that it's the same exact thing? Do you think that they're valuable in a sense? I know I'm asking a group of questions, but I'm just saying, how do you feel about family and friends? Is there a difference between the two?
I would say that there is most definitely a difference, but your family can also be your friend, but they cannot be at the same time. And then your friends can most definitely become your family.
Facts.
There is a difference.
Got him. True. There is a difference. There's a huge difference. I feel like I said, I feel the same way. And people can work from a friendship into family. Like you said. And in
I was about to say, just because we family don't we mean we friends. It don't mean we friends.
Don't get it started. People could be with you your whole entire life.
Because if we family, because guess what? If we wasn't family, I probably wouldn't even know you.
Ooh, Lord.
You probably wouldn't even be in my life. I'm just saying, sometimes it be like that.
No, look, talk about it. I know people that have known me my entire life, just about, or I've known them because I'm the oldest. I've known them their entire life. And you'll look up and be like, hey, I need you to be a friend right now, damn near. And they ain't even there for you. Or they just feel like, hey, we're blood, so I get the VIP pass. And I'm like, huh? It don't work like that, It don't work like that. But yeah, I feel exactly the same way. Let's keep going down the line. So Juicy, what about you? Just want to make sure we all see all of our opinions and see what it is. Juicy, do you think that friends and family are the same? Are they different? Or do you feel the same way? Or how do you feel about the family and friends?
I feel like blood is thicker than water, but not always. Because family will fuck you over before your friends do.
Whew. You're preaching. You're preaching. Yeah. Don't do it.
Seriously. And I've had friends for 20 years that's family more than my own family.
Facts.
Y'all my family.
Yeah.
Miko.
Yeah.
Like people that I just met, y'all embrace me more than my own family. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Family who?
Yeah, I feel you. And I feel a lot, like I said, I agree with you on that. Let's give you applause on that because that's a good answer. Real talk. Real. You're right. A person that, like you said, just because they just came into your life or just immediate in that, it doesn't give them less validation of their support for you, their trust for you, the guidance. It's a lot of stuff that happens, quote unquote, that we claim as family. And like she was saying, she's already going ahead of what we was talking about. When we talk about blood thicker than water, sometimes blood ain't thicker than water. You know what I mean? In that sense, just because we're blood, you would think, I would expect you to have my back the most. But sometimes you'll have somebody that comes along and they like, look, I'm just rocking with you. You know what I mean? I'm just rolling with you, all or nothing type of vibe. What do you say on that? You know what I mean? What do you say on that? So yeah, let me not jump ahead too much. So let's go down the line because we are definitely getting it started. All right, so Miko, I definitely know about this particular topic. How do you feel about the difference between family and friends, or family versus friends?
Okay, so I think like for the family, if you're part of a family like blood type and you become a friend, I believe that's an ascension. And if you are a friend and you become family, that's an ascension. You see, because family, we're obligated to love, but we're not obligated to like. Friends, we like, but we're not obligated to love. You know what I'm saying? So like me and my wife, I tell people, I say my wife is my friend. You see, we've gone beyond the family thing. That's my friend. Then I have friends like you that have gone beyond the friend thing, the love. Like, I love these people. That's my family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Good answer. And that's true. And there is levels, as like what Mika was just saying. There's levels to it. You don't just get fast tracked into certain categories. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that have to happen behind the scenes that allows that to have that validation within inside of your heart. Everybody's is different though. They have different meters or different reasonings of why you feel that this person is family now, or why you feel this person is your friend. And don't take it for granted though, because you would think in your mind that family is closer, quote unquote. But I feel that it's a both. It just depends. They're just different versions or different what you need from that person, aka. Because like what Mika was just saying, you would have thought the family, saying my wife is my family, that's closer. But no. They went past that to where it's not just the family, like I got to deal with you, you here, we married, you know, kind of thing. It's like, no, I'm a friend of you as well. I enjoy your company. I'm coming to you for counsel, coming to you for advice. You know, you're looking over my shoulder. I'm looking over your shoulder, making sure the best things and certain decisions are made, which is amazing. So I feel like that is a key essential piece to understand and not get the two mixed up. All right, let's keep it going. So Femi feels, same exact question to you. Okay, so how do you feel about friends and how do you feel about family? Do you feel that they're the same? You feel that they're different? Can they be intermingled? I want to know your opinion on it.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. This is a very intricate topic because we always hear that family means loving someone unconditionally in spite of their shortcomings. But for me, the most important things I'm looking for when it comes to that is, can you offer me support, genuine support, security, and along with that unconditional love. But it's very hard. Unconditional love ain't for the weak. So it's definitely not for the weak. But I feel that if it's not, what you're putting out is not being reciprocated, I feel that's when you're out of my family circle, you're out of my friend circle, you know. But versus each other, it's very hard to separate the two. I feel it's very hard to separate the two because, like Coco was saying, like the friendship can grow into love, and then you become family. And then I feel like if you're family, then you're already my friend, you know? So that's kind of how I see it.
Good. Excellent answer. You're right. They do blend the line, like love and hate type of vibe. Like, I'm not saying either or, you know, but it's really, really, really close. You know, somebody can love you so much and can't stand you, so they start hating you, you know, or hate you so much because they can't love you like they want to. Jesus, it's a fine line. But like what Fem was saying, it's definitely something that to pay attention to. And then when you're quick to call somebody your family or quick to call someone your friend, you know what I mean? Just, you got to be conscious of what you're doing as well, because people have different versions of definitions in their brain. They think differently. You know, you call me I'm family. What the hell you mean? Like, I can't just go in your refrigerator and eat something, you know, just, you know, like, hold on. You in the friend zone, bro. Like, we ain't there yet.
Also, just to add to that, like, thinking about adoption, like, they're not the kids' friends or the teenagers' friends first, right? They just have a genuine, unconditional love for children that they're able to have them come into their home and take care of them, you know? So
yeah, that's good too. Yeah, it's just, and what I feel the whole point is, you know, we'll go to you in a second, Poetic. I feel the whole point is we're the ones that are making the rules. We're the ones that are putting these different people in these different categories, but it's always good to have a clear line of understanding, if you ask me, of what's going on. Talk to them. Hey, you're my friend. I look at you this way. I look at you this way. I just want to let you know that this is my friendship. You don't have to necessarily always say it, but your actions should speak louder than the words, but also the words help, you know what I mean, for us to define and know what it is, because some people might not want that responsibility or might want to be labeled. It sounds good, you know, thank you, I'm your family, appreciate it, but sometimes I'm like, I want to be your family, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, with a clear understanding, a clear verbal type of conversation and certain type of energy, then it should be good. Go ahead, Coco. You had a question?
No, I just wanted to add on to that. Like, everybody has their own definition of how they want to be loved and vice versa, how the next person receives and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to learn everybody so that, you know what I mean? It could be given
Yeah, you're right.
in the way that they is needed.
Yeah, yeah. So you have an understanding. That's what I was saying, and even unconditional love in that sense too. Like what Finn was talking about. You know, that unconditional love is its own language in itself. Like she was just putting love language. It's true. It's its own type of language. You know what I mean? To love someone. Think about what that says. People, I know this is not the topic, but when we say love unconditionally, that means I love you without conditions. You know what I mean? So it's like you just get the love off of the GP. You can get on my damn nerves. I can't stand your ass, but I still love you. And that still is certain things, you know, we got to make sure. And then this is a key thing to talk about too before we go to poetic. Watching, like I said, watching what you're saying when you're putting someone in the friend zone or putting someone in the family zone and seeing if it's really thick, if that relationship is thick. Because if somebody can do something as simple as just piss you off or do a little something and now they're not your friend or now they're not your family, it should be harder than that. I feel personally, I'm like, if you put someone in a certain type of zone, especially if I'm saying family, you know what I mean? That sound like you said, like Coco was talking about, you can't just shake that off you. You know what I mean? The family is going to be there no matter like, ah, damn, I can't stand it. But if you place that person in that space, then you're saying pretty much I'm allowing you to have certain access to me or a certain type of relationship with me. And you better be ready for the storm because everybody ain't going to always toot and be a certain way like you want them to be. Okay, Poetic, I got you. All right, so Poetic, the same exact thing with you. And kind of let's twist it a little bit. Have you ever had any situations to where the line of family and friends was blended or it was like super duper close to where you couldn't kind of tell if a person was a friend or family? How do you feel about that?
Oh yes, I most definitely have. Before I moved to Dallas, I lived in Fort Hood, and I'd been in Fort Hood for about 6 years. There was a young lady that I met. She was a little younger than me, but she looked just like me. We looked as if we were sisters. Nobody in the town, as we hung out and got to know each other, nobody in the town even knew that we really weren't sisters. We were calling each other sisters because I didn't have any actual biological family. So I adopted this younger young lady who was pregnant and needed some help as my little sister. And boy, if looks could kill, baby, you'd have thought no different. It wasn't until we explained to people like we're not really related, they be like, "Damn, well y'all look like y'all really related."
Yeah, that's true though. And like you said, and I'm always tripping on the universe or God when it comes to that stuff too. Even the makeup structure of how people even look. It's some people that I even say is friends of mine. Or that you labeled as family, but then they're not related to you, but they look similar to you, or y'all look alike, you know what I mean, or have similar features. It's like almost like a same kind of structure makeup, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah.
Like, or a person I might have been friends with one time, and then I'm not friends with that person, or some they've gone away, or you don't talk to them no more. Then you meet somebody else that looks like that person and even acts similar to that person, you know what I mean? To where it makes you want to be friend with them. Yeah.
I think the whole thing about that is that I actually have blood sisters. I am the youngest of two other young women, but I had a closer bond with a young woman that really had no ties to me at all than I had with my actual blood relatives.
Now that's crazy, and that's stuff. Some things you just can't explain on that. That's deep. And so yeah, I feel exactly what Poetic is saying. So that's why I'm saying to myself, and just while we're talking about these kind of topics in the show, I feel that it's up to you to make the rules. You make the rules, and you're basing it off of your inner energy. You're basing it off of where you're at that particular place. And I would say I put everybody, and I say to myself, in categories in my brain. So if you imagine my brain being like a mansion, right, a house, big old house. And when certain people do certain things to me, you getting escorted to a certain room, which we're gonna come back to trial that room in a second. You know what I mean? But this person, you're feeling this type of way. Oh, you say you love me, right? Oh, really? Okay, let me escort you to this room of love. We're gonna see how long you could be in this room of love, and so forth and so forth. But I do that mentally in order to know how to categorize people. Go ahead. Somebody was saying.
But just for the sake, I'm going to give the actual Merriam-Webster dictionary definition of what both a friend and a family is.
Perfect.
Now, a family is defined as a group of one or more parent and their children living there together as a unit. That's one definition. All of the descendants of a common ancestor or a group of related things. That is the definition of a family. And a friend, the definition of a friend is a person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically exclusive of sexual or family relations, or a member of the religious society of friends, a Quaker. I did not know that.
That's right. So a member of a society. You know, we call ourselves HMS. Don't play. Hitmaker Society. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, no, that's the truth. That's crazy. That I always like to look at the dictionary's definition of it, because these are like terms that we've used and regurgitated throughout the years, like love, all that stuff. We just take it for granted, come up with our own version, but they have actual versions of this. That was deep though. Let's talk a little bit more. Let's go a little bit more in detail real quick before we go to the next level. Loyalty. Okay, so that's the next topic. Loyalty. I've seen loyalty in friends, like you were saying, and there's been times where friends have been more loyal than actual family members. And then there's been times where that GP, just off of GP, you got my loyalty because we're actually family. You know what I mean? So I've been on both sides to where I'm so loyal to a family member in that sense, just because we were born together. I've seen you. We diapers changed together. You know what I mean? So we got my loyalty in the sense of knowing who you are and being around and being right there to support you. But then, like I said, in friends itself, you don't even know this person, but this person's loyalty is just on a whole nother level and a whole nother scale. So let's go into a little bit about that, Coco. Let's kind of dive in. How do you feel about the whole loyalty aspect when it comes to family and friends?
Well, I would say it just depends on that person and what they define as loyalty, or how they, want to be loyal. Because whether friend or family, some people just don't have it in them. They think just because they have that title that they can just treat you however.
Ooh, that's some girl. She preaching today. You better stop.
They be like, but you my friend, or but you my sister. I can, no.
Yeah.
You want a certain respect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that too.
It goes.
Or
both.
like I said, learn that person, because you might not want what I want. But if you want me to respect you when you need something, I'm gonna need you to do what I need too.
It go both ways, and it's not selfish of you to ask that or expect certain things. You know what I mean? Sometimes we make it seem like, oh, you wanting all this and all this other stuff. It ain't about that. It's the unspoken things. If you ask me, the unspoken things will really tell you what's up about a person. You can say what you want. We can hear the gums bumping, but the unspoken things, I feel at the end of the day, is the most powerful. But good answer. That's truth. So true. Same with you, Juicy. What about the loyalty? How do you feel about the loyalty factor when it comes to friends and family? Do you see it being, like I said, the same, or has it have a difference? Anything like that? Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
This is one of those subjects, one of them topics. Like your friends could majority of the time be more loyal than your own family. Like, I don't know what it is with these family dynamics. It's like they go against the grain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those things where it's that far in between. Look, I can see you. Look, I can see you on the tightrope right now. You on the tightrope, like, I don't want to leave.
It's a thin line. Like, it's a push. You don't want to put your family out there, but I'm telling you, family will fuck you over first.
Yes.
And wonder why you don't deal with them. I'm one of them. I move thousands of miles away. I can't deal with this honor, this loyalty. Like,
man.
Y'all been more family to me than my own family. I just have to keep reiterating that, and it's just weird to me.
Yeah, and I think maybe because default, when you say the creator, right, you don't really have no choice of who your family is, and I think you have a choice of who your friends are, or more of a choice. You know what I mean? Even though you can
Right.
say, no, yeah, my family no more, you can cut them off and all that other stuff too. You can do that on both. But the family is kind of the default people that I feel that come in your life. And I feel that it's not necessarily for us just to have a good time, like the default people that are in your life. The default people in your life could just be in your life to teach you some lessons. Cain and Abel. Jesus. Think about Cain and Abel. That story right there hurts my heart every single time. You're jealous of your brother because of his sacrifices is more received than yours. And we can use that. We can put that layer on anything. You know what I mean? Your brother is looking at you some type of way because the girl wants to give you the number, or she's giving you more attention, or more this, you know, or that, or you get the job. And that person feels like, look, I'm entitled. Like, I've been working for this for 7 years. You just started doing music. You know what I mean? So, it's, you know what I mean? They feel it's a spirit and an energy that goes. So I'm feeling like when the creator came into that space of giving us family and having that, you know, that default family, it was with in consideration that you're going to need certain things to help you and chisel you to be a certain person. And necessarily, you're not going to always choose that with your friends. How often, and people do it, how often do you choose difficult people to be your friends in order to assist you and to help you in life? Some people do. Some people do. But most people
some
want
of
somebody
them need
that's,
it.
yeah. Some people want the fluffy and the best kind of relationship you can possibly have with a person. So you're gonna be picking and choosing. Like, I want the person that's like that because I'm looking up to that person. I want the person like that because she look good. I want, you know, you're gonna be picking and choosing. But your family, sister or brother could be ugly as hell. You know, like, you know, you can't choose that. You know what I mean? It could be what it is. But I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we have two different types of things. It's the things that you're choosing. And I feel that, and we can talk about this too. I feel your family and the relationships that you do have with your family dictate on the friends you choose. They affect you, or the lack of. If I don't have any family, I don't have a brother, don't have no sisters, you know, then now I'm looking for a brother or looking for a sister. It's like, they kind of go back and forth. I want to see, still, like I said, we can go to Miko. I want to talk to you. We're going to go in because we got about 25, about trust. When it comes to trusting family and trusting friends. Now, I would have just asked you just in general, do you trust your friends more than your family, or your family more than your friends? Is there anything in between in that? How do you feel when it comes about trust, Miko?
I do that on an individual basis, man. I don't, you know, like I say, because I have family. I love them, you see, but they're not my friends and I don't trust them. Then I have friends that I love, so I consider them family, so I do trust them. But the thing is, when it comes to trust, and I've often said this, we make a mistake with trust because we're always trusting people to do what we would do instead of talking to people, watching them and getting to know them and trust them to do what they would do. You see, and so like when it comes to the trust and the whole loyalty thing, with me, loyalty begins with honesty. I'm a natural loyal person, so loyalty to me begins with honesty. And I watch people to see how many promises they kept to me, and how many they've broken to me. So I'll know, okay, this person right here might not be as loyal as they say they are. This person might not be as trustworthy as they say they are. I don't necessarily throw you away. You see, I just understand that you might not be the person I can run to borrow $100. But you might be the person I can run to if I need somebody to help me fight.
Facts. Super facts. I get you. Yeah, he's right. You know, it's a measurement. It's a measurement that goes out. Coco, did you have your hand up?
Yeah, I just wanted to add on and say, what's that saying? When somebody show you who they are, believe them.
Facts. That's so true. And I believe in all that. Also, like with the scripture, it says you could tell the tree by the fruit it bears. You know what I mean? I always say this: a person saying, "I'm an orange. I'm an orange. I'm an orange." You bite that person and it tastes like an apple, and you looking at them like, "What? You said you was an orange. I'm waiting for the citrus." You know what I mean? It's a whole nother get down. Orange and, you know, apples are way different from each other. So yeah, you believe that person when they say that, and that kind of goes into the category of what I was saying when you put people in different categories. Not saying in a separation in that, it's just I'm allowing, like the fact that you're even in my room, period, is already a privilege. You know what I mean? It's true. The fact that we're even still dining together or within the midst of that, that's a privilege, you know, how I look at it. But like you say, you put people in certain categories because they're going to show you who they are. And I feel the longer you are with a person, people can hide it for a long time, but the longer you are with the person, it just has no choice but to start to bleed out what they truly are or what their true intentions are with you. Man, amazing. Good talk. Good talk. I was like, that was close. Okay, cool. All right, so look, we're already at about midpoint right now. So what we're gonna do is pay a little bills to ourselves real fast. We're gonna go ahead and play a song, and then we got a commercial of the event that we have coming up December 3rd. It's called the ATF Atlanta Twerk Fest, but we're actually just using that as a actual event itself for us to be able to get talent, get artists, dancers, everybody to know about our services. So let's go ahead and go to a quick commercial break real quick. We're going to go to a song. I have a song called Family. You can actually get it on iTunes, Spotify, all platforms. I go by Blick, B-L-I-C. Name of the song is called Family 444. All right, so let's do a quick commercial break and we'll be back. And I guess we'll be black too. London.
I get in the boots of Santa. She's a dancer, prancer. She like my flavor like I'm Fanta. Don't fuck with cancer. Cross.
Most important thing in business is honesty, integrity, hard work, family. Never forgetting where we came from. Thank you, Sean. See, you are what you are in this world. That's either one or two things. Either you're somebody or you're nobody.
I love my family. Yeah. You're probably looking for me. Yeah. Let me tell you a little blick of something. Something y'all know about Blick. Real name Cedric, slick like Rick, and a nigga real sick. No coffin, get you living in the coffin, you don't know yourself. That's a dead man walking, ain't no life in his words. It's a dead man talking, he too worried about the floss and he confused too often. So the soul for the money, it was funny, you could keep your soul in the money. Money ain't nothing but an IOU. They printing money out the thin air. Huh? Now you telling me that I owe you? Switch your mind to diamonds and go like monatomic. Yeah, it's hard to find it, cause they keep it on the hush. Gold rush, it's the sauce we trust. Universe is flowing through us, yeah, you us. Who your family, who your family, who your family is? Who your family, who your family, who your family is? Point them out if they in here. Point them out if they in here. Man, your family ain't always who your family is. Man, your family ain't always who your family is. Work hard for the family, boulevard for the family. We ain't never going famine. I love my family. Got some family that you love, man. Got some family that you can't stand. Got some parents that don't understand. Got some siblings that was heaven sent. Got some siblings that was hell sent. Two wags can't heal, tell you cause Abel wasn't able to. Stay connected like the cable do. Stay fresh, I'm a ladies do. Stay blessed, the difference in my name, fool. Today my aura blue. Shout out to JPP. Living amongst the oracles. Watching how the story gun flows. Living life like a miracle. Whip like the mayo, that's a miracle. Whip, whip. Let me get back to work talking about the family. Got some A-spoon coons that are brothers to you. You got some others that help raise you. That was never paid to. That pray daily for you. That did everything but help make you. Talking about the family. Who your family, who your family, who your family is? Who your family, who your family, who your family is? Point them out if they in here. Point them out if they in here. Man, your family ain't always who your family is. Man, your family ain't always who your family is. Work hard for the family, boulevard for the family. We ain't never going famine. I love my family. Peter pick the pickle peppers, and how many pickle peppers did Peter Pepper really pick? Life could be a tongue twist. Raised by 3 men, call me He-Man. I'm the lead man, blessed, living in conscious. Marilyn Matthews had a dream like the king to move to New Orleans, straight to Cali, get the green, start a team. Took my mama and my 2 aunties. Later on came the birth of me, then came destiny. A couple years down the line, Valjeanne and Queen P.
And I only ride for my ninjas. Ain't fam, you don't deserve it, it's that simple. I pop a mud sucker like pimples for my kinfolk. Get the memo through your mental. Gotta stay conscious like we rolling in the rento. Gotta stay fresh when we come around like Mentos. Shout out to my beaches on Kendo. They trying to reach us cause we sit in the bar like limbo. Maybe that's why they feel so low. And maybe that's why they move so slow. They make a lot of noise beneath those flip-flop sandals. Trying to exceed, but all they see is defeat. My flip-flop sandals. We all the like, we ain't gotta fear nothing. But they know it better than nothing. We here to tell it to them. Way high, still on the rise. Gotta keep it moving. I choose my family wisely. You like to be your fool, you can get the boot. Like I need another size shoe, cause it's rules to this. Snakes in the palace trying to sneak a jewel from us. Homie, we don't play that. Blood related or not, it don't even matter. Cause blood ain't thicker than a solid nigga. Check the people in your wallet, nigga. Cause you don't know yourself. I'm cool like Jesus on the water, nigga.
Where's my money?
Who your family? Who your family? Who your family is? Point them out if they in here. Point them out if they in here. Man, your family ain't always who your family is. Man, your family ain't always who your family is. Work hard for the family, boulevard for the family. We ain't never going famine. I love my family. Come on.
There you go. 20%.
Yeah, I like that.
Use that as a ringtone for some family members. I like that.
Appreciate you, Poetic. We're back to the top of the morning show. Appreciate you guys. That was something, like I said, that was one of my original tracks called Family. Released that some years ago. If you can go on iTunes right now as we speak, type in Blick, B-L-I-C. Name of the album is called Subliminal Messages. That song was called Family 444. All right, so before we get populating back into this topic, this is actually a good topic, y'all. Talking about family versus friends. We're going to break it up just real quick because we had some Would You Rathers already for some other shows, and we've been all on this business going in. I said we want to just be able to loosen it up a little bit. So we're going to give the floor to Coco real fast. She got a couple Would You Rathers for the family that we have here up on the panel. So yeah, the floor is yours.
Alrighty, this portion of the show is Would You Rather? And the first person up on the docket is Queen Juicy.
Oh boy.
Now, I would like to know if you want a fear Would You Rather or a family Would You Rather?
Ooh.
So that's what's going on, y'all. Next person, same question. Fear or family?
I do a family Would You Rather.
All right. Would you rather live with a total slob or an OCD freak?
Ooh.
Damn. I would say OCD freak.
All right.
Got him.
You know that can get kind of crazy. Bleach all every day.
Like you said, no, that was a good one actually, Coco. That was a super good one because you don't even know what is worse in that sense. Because if somebody's a slob, you know you done with it, right? But if somebody's over your shoulder every 2 seconds, oh yeah,
and dust might.
You can't do it. Yeah, you can't do it. Yeah, man, that's a blessing and a curse. That's what's up. Good one. Good one.
Yeah, right.
All right, next one.
All right. Info Goat, same question. Fear or family?
Close your eyes and put your finger on one arm, and that's the one you do.
No, I can't. Hold up. All right, I got one. Here we go. Would you rather? Oh, yeah, that's not a good one. I don't like that one. Okay, would you rather lay in a bed of spiders or a bed of snakes?
Yikes.
Shit. I say.
Say it again.
I think snakes. Maybe snakes.
Oh Lord.
These. Well, you know, snakes. They big enough. I can grab them. Spiders get everywhere.
In your ears, all in your crevices. They just be swarming real fast.
No, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't even know what me too, because I was about to say spiders, but like you said, I had a spider on me the other day. I'm taking out the trash, right? Big ass daddy long legs, and even though it was a daddy long leg, I ain't scared of spiders. But how big that mug was, I was like whoa, like get off me. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Yeah, man. I still reacted like it was a tarantula. I did.
I think I go with the snakes because I can grab snakes. I can have hold about 3 of them in one hand, step on some, and
he gonna work with it.
I don't know. But because some of the spiders. I remember when I was young, the little jumping spider. We tried to kill that motherfucker. He jumped.
He like, God damn.
Yo, jumping spiders. No.
I got you.
All right. Femi, same for you. Fear or family?
Family.
Okay. Would you rather? Oh no. Let me go down to this one. Would you rather have your fridge smell like a can of Bounce That Ass all the time, or your clothes come a size smaller after laundry every time? That still sounds like fear, right?
Like, I just picture what you open the fridge and be like, bounce that ass, let me see you get low. You're like, whoa. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the clothes because I can always go out and just buy a fresh fit. So, but I ain't gonna spend my days cleaning the refrigerator. Hell no.
That's the way around it. Just go buy clothes every time.
Just wear a robe every day.
The way around it.
My clothes don't fit. I'm gonna wear a robe. That was a good one. All right, keep going.
All right, poetic. Same thing. Fear or family?
Let's go with family.
All right, this is a good one for you because you are a mother. I'm
scared already.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather have Legos scattered all over the living room or Cheerios dust stuck on the kitchen counters forever?
Damn. That's probably her reality right now, like, because you got kids.
On the smooth, a little. My youngest son, got into a box of Tostios, which is the off-brand Cheerios. And I was asleep. I didn't feel like getting up, and it was fucking Cheerios everywhere. Can you imagine trying to walk through with a walker and a sea of fucking Cheerios?
Like, I got O's.
I'd rather have the Cheerio dust stuck to my counters because they got cutting boards and mats and all kinds of shit for that. Like, I don't want to be stepping on Legos though.
Now that Legos might hurt.
My feet, the bottom of my feet is sensitive already. I ain't fucking with it.
I'm like, look, I've stepped on a Lego before. That shit hurt. You ain't never like the corner of the Lego. If it's tilted a little bit. That's a whole nother pain, though. That's a whole nother pain.
Don't let it be on the side and it gets stuck. You step down so hard, when you lift your foot, it's still in your foot. Like, oh my God.
Yes.
Hit the pinky.
Pain.
Appreciate you.
Same for you, Mr. Blake. Oh, wait, hold on. You're not going to get on it?
Oh, no. We good. You're right. I'm about to skip it on.
Okay.
All right, let me, shit. Let's do, she said family. So let me do fear. We'll do fear.
Alrighty. Would you rather eat old raw fish or gargle sour milk?
Damn. Ugh. That's gonna mess up my kissing game. Shoot, on the sour milk though. Damn. Oh, and the fish. Being honest, and the fish. Lord Jesusness.
The fish might mess up your pants. No lie.
I'm like, dang, I can't soak the fish in lemon juice. I don't know. The sour milk. Then when I thought about sour milk, I think about cheese because cheese is low key rotten. God damn, is it blue cheese milk? No, I'm just playing.
For one, ain't gonna be long.
I like my fish though. Damn, I'm gonna have to choose the sour milk. Lord Jesusness. We're gonna gargle right after every drink, or every sip. And I ain't gonna tell nobody I'm kissing. I ain't gonna tell them that I just had some sour milk. I'm just gonna get it right first. Like, hold on, hold on. No, that's good.
You ain't gonna have to lingers.
They gonna smell it up. You spill some on your shirt, I'm gonna be smelling like baby throw up.
Bet not burp. Ooh, you bet not burp.
Oh, you burp.
Sour milk be easier to get rid of than the fish though, because I'm talking about that fish gonna be out on your lip.
That's what I was thinking.
You like have some
Through your pores.
Hey, Nico, that's what I was thinking. Because the fish smell, that's why we even say we use fish as an example when certain people ain't smelling right. We use that as an example because it is horrible, the fish smell. And I love me some fish, so I'm like, damn, I can't do that to the fish. No, that was good, Coco. That was good. I appreciate you for the would you rather. Ooh, that was some good ones. Made us think too. Made us think. All right, so we got to get a little bit more time before we get ready to end. Let's go ahead and bring it home. Excuse me. All right, so everybody, what we were talking about earlier about the friends versus family. Now let's kind of get to a solution. I don't like to just talk about the negative aspects or different things or being conscious of that. We kind of want to bring it home somewhere. So let's go ahead and bring it home. How do you rebuild what is broken, whether it's with the friend or whether it's with the family? And so I'll ask that same question to everybody. How do you rebuild what is broken with the friend? You could choose either or both. But how do you rebuild it? So, for instance, if your friendship, you have best friends for life, they end up doing something maybe that hurts you, or maybe that makes you want to put them out of the friend zone. And then let's say y'all are considering about being back friends again. How do you rebuild what is broken without it being a tainted version of that friendship or a tainted version of the family? Same thing with the family. Family been with you the whole life, treating you, not supporting you. You just like have something against this family member because they're not supporting you and doing certain things, and then they decide to change, and now they want to look at it from another whole thing. How do you rebuild it without it being like something in the back of your mind where you kind of low key judging them still, or low key thinking they're gonna do the same thing? So I'll say the same thing with everybody. How do you rebuild what is broken? We'll start with you, Coco.
Well, I would say first and foremost communication and action. And most people do not follow up on the action part. And that's what I'm big on, because I had a person apologize to me only to tell me later on they only apologized because I was upset, not for the action that they did.
Ooh.
So I no longer accept apologies.
Like, I check your actions.
Especially if a person isn't saying, hey, yo, I messed up. I did this, that, and the third. Mm-hmm. I don't need an apology if you can't say that.
Ooh, I heard that. Good answer. Good answer.
Because it does nothing for me, you know? Yeah. It does nothing for me.
Man, same thing, Juicy. That was good. Good answer. Same thing with you, Juicy. How do you rebuild either friendship or family when something is broken? How do you repair that for it to still be solid in the future?
I don't. I just deal with you with a long handle spoon. I don't deal with you, because if you showed me once, you're going to keep showing me that same thing. A leopard don't change their spots. So you are who you are.
I heard that.
Period.
Damn. Even if the leopard just got the all black dye, just put the all black dye on, like, look, I'm not even leopard no more. I'm a panther.
Wolf's clothing. Okay, yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
Good answer. Good answer. Long spoon. I got you. She said, I'm sorry. I'm going to deal with your long spoon from over here. Sorry. All right. Same one, Info Goat. How do you rebuild something that is broken, whether it's a friendship or whether it's family? Let's say like one of those examples that you were saying with someone that's a family, or that you put in that family category, or someone that you put in the friend category. If that's broken in any type of way, is it repairable? Can you repair it? Is it possible for it to still be strong? How do you feel about that?
It depends. It depends on the depth of the offense. First we have to understand that people do the best with what they know. Simple as that. And then you have to really pay attention to, you have to understand your responsibility in the relationship. And just like Coco said, I don't really accept apologies without explanation. You got to tell me what you're apologizing. But certain things are repairable and certain things aren't. Like when you're dealing with a man, there are three things that are basically off limits. You see, and that's his woman, his children. You see, and sometimes money falls in that category. If you don't like fuck over him in those areas right there, 9 times the relationship is repairable. But once you start fucking with a man's woman and his kids, you see, then you it's hard to come back from that.
Good answer. That's some nuggets for you too. Nugs. And just to piggyback on what you were saying real fast, that's excellent. There's a certain type of china from China that is actually, once the china or the cup, let's say teacups are broken, like it's shattered, what they do in order for that cup to still have value or even more, they actually fill it in with gold. So they'll have the cup that is broken. They actually put the pieces that are in between it that are cracked. They fill it with the gold, and now the value of that cup is actually more, and the cup is actually stronger than what it was before. So that's how I look at it the same way, like he was saying. There's certain things that are unrepairable. We ain't going back from that. Then there are other things where you can kind of look at it from a certain perspective, add a different kind of formula in the midst of what you guys did have, and now it's a lot stronger than what it was. All right, keep it going. All right, Femi Fields, same exact question. How do you rebuild something that is broken from a friendship or a family? Is it possible? Just how do you feel about it?
I feel it's possible. But the most important thing is you in your peace and you staying at zero, just in the middle. It's pretty much, like everyone's saying, it's up to you. It's up to you if you wanna go that route and forgive. I know for me, just on a personal note, when I experienced being molested by my stepfather, and realized that my mother wasn't going to leave him, I really had to do some inner work with that. And it took a very long time, but now I fully understand the word and what it means to forgive, and loyalty in both, because I'm loyal to my mother. So staying firm in my decisions on who is my friend and who is my family and why. And like Miko said, based on the severity, then I will do what Juicy does and be like, hey, I know this person, I know what they're about, and I'll deal with them accordingly. And I do that for each person.
Excellent answer, man. Whew. Heartfelt. Hey, that's the realest ones that could be at that particular space to be able to share that stuff. But oh wow, that's the timer already. Stop playing. But yeah, no, that's true. I feel like it's different varieties and different ways, and like what she was saying in the beginning, it's based off of the person too, like how you are. If you being around, don't force yourself to be around this person. It's just like chalkboard eraser or scratching a chalkboard every single time, every moment that you're with this person. So you might have to be like how Juicy was saying, from a distance. I'm still loving, I'm still around, but don't think that something is different or something that's changed in the sense of, me being conscious of what you're capable of doing. Deep, very deep, man. Powerful. Okay, and then Poetic. Last but not least, how do you feel about that same exact topic where we're talking about rebuilding something that is broken? Do you think that it is possible to rebuild something that is already broken? Should it just be thrown away in that sense? Is it repairable? And what do you do if that's the case?
It just depends on both parties, because you can be in a place where you feel like, okay, this can be restored. This is something that can still have value. And the other end of the party is like, nah, fuck it. So it takes two to tango. That saying, it takes two to rebuild too. And even on a personal note, like right now, I'm having an issue with a friend that I'm considering calling it one, because I expressed myself and said that I felt a little envious of her, and she took that the wrong way. And I'm just like, how do you take me feeling a certain kind of way the wrong way? But
yeah, I hear you on that, man.
It just depends.
That's deep too. Lord. And I've been through that my whole entire life, where people have told me either I felt some type of way. Thank you, appreciate that, love. But certain people have told me certain things, and then like you said, I've been on the side of where I did take it some type of way, like where I like it's gonna be hard for me to be around you now. You tell me you're always jealous of me, like Jesus. And then I've been on the opposite end as well, to where someone tells me in that sense of how they feel about me, and I'm like, look, wait, I didn't do anything. So yeah, it's always hard in that sense, but I feel that it is repairable. I feel like it's based on the person, it's based on the maturity of the person. And that's going to allow you to see if you're going to still deal with this, not deal with this. I feel like it's always a way. Like Miko hit some key points. It is some things. You messing with certain parts directly in center, messing with my family, my immediates, my kids, my finances, or my situation. There's some things that it's like, man, why am I having you in my life in the first place? Why am I fighting for you to be with me or around me in the first place? You know what I mean? Sometimes the forgiveness happens more because of you. It's not for that other person. You're actually doing it because of yourself. So sometimes you got to put yourself in a space to where you can forgive, not always forget, but you can forgive so you can move on. So you're not waking up in the middle of the night or not trusting any person around you because one person did it, everybody gonna do it. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I feel the same. I agree with all of you guys. Good. Okay, so yes, we have come to that time. An hour definitely doesn't justify it. One day we will get to more time than just an hour, but we appreciate everybody for tuning into the show today, the Top of the Morning Show. We do it Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Bigo and YouTube. The YouTube itself, HMS Network. Bigo itself, if you type in HMS Media, then you'll be able to see us on Bigo as well. If you guys want to get in contact with us, you see the website down there, hitmakersociety.com. Make sure you look through that. We have some videos of how we work. We got some beautiful people that we're working and involved with. We have the mission statement so you can know what our culture and what we're really about. We're not a scam for some of those out there. We're not a scam unless you call scamming and helping you. I don't know no scams that'll help your ass where you could even leave us and keep doing your own thing. But we're definitely here to stay. We're definitely here to build a culture of people that can be creatives, and not just a creative for yourself, but a creative that you can help somebody else with their creative abilities or get to that particular point. If you want to reach us, Instagram, HMS, we are HMS, that's WEARE, HMS. My personal is Blick333. All right, same question. So, Coco, if anybody needs to get in contact with you, they want to hear some of your music, hear some of your contacts, see some of your things, how do they get in contact with you?
Here on Bigo at Coco Water, COCOWATER, and on IG as Coco Lajuan, COCOLAJUAN.
Got him. Let's give it up for Coco. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. Appreciate them Would You Rather. That was funny too. All right, Juicy. If people need to get in contact with you, they need some of your information. I know you manage. You do a lot of things. If they need to get in contact with you, how do they get in contact with you?
First and foremost, on Bigo, one Juicy, the number one Juicy, IG ShinyPoo82, and email RashawnCom.hms@gmail.com.
Okay, got him. All right, we're going down to InfoGoat. InfoGoat, if people need to get in contact with you, you're a wonderful writer. You also have books and access to an infinite amount of libraries. If someone needs to be able to get in contact with your information, how do they get that?
You can send me an email at the InfoGoat. That's the InfoGoat3000@gmail.com. Lyrical Me 912 on Instagram, or here the InfoGoat.
Got him. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. Okay, Femi Fields, if somebody needs to get in contact with you and see some of your stuff, rock with you, you're a creative. We was doing music last night. I'm telling y'all, Fem, I'm my fault. I don't know if I get in trouble, but Fem she do music too. Don't play. If somebody need to get in contact with you, Fem, how do they get in contact with you?
Of course, business is always HMS Network. And for all other platforms, it's Femi Fields, one word. That's it. That's all.
Got him. Appreciate it. Poetic Poison. Somebody needs to get in contact with you. You're an artist yourself. You do poetry. You're a writer as well. Also on that kink. Don't trip. Don't forget about the kink. If people need to be able to get in contact with you on any type of level, how do they get in contact with you?
I'm quite certain with this giant chunky collar heart, ain't nobody forgetting about my kink. But if you want to get in touch with me on Bigo, it is Poet Soul. On all other platforms, it is One Poetic Poison. Or if you need anything within the HMS Casting Network, it is poetic.hms@gmail.com.
Got him, coach. All right. Appreciate everybody for coming in, tuning in to the show. We will be back on Wednesday. And what are we talking about on Wednesday? We're gonna have a poll about enough. Okay, dating actions. Okay. Let's see. What does the world think? Oh, let me see. We're gonna have to come back. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one on this one. Let me see. Yeah, we'll come back. It's gonna be a surprise what the topic is gonna be on Wednesday, because I might want to change that the topic of that one. So yeah, so make sure you tune in on Wednesday in order to be able to get in contact with us. On Wednesday, we will be here 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you're on the West Coast, you might have to wake up a little bit. But if you miss any of these shows, just go to HMS Network on YouTube. You can do the recap, see it again, and yeah, that's it. We thank you guys once again for being here, being involved, and we will see you guys a little bit later. Let me do this real quick. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. And yeah, we'll be back. Holla at you.